Protocol Falcon here, and today I'm going to be looking for bits to make these guys more chaosy, and later probably file off the symbols on them, so that way there's no symbols of Space Marine on them still. So here's my bit box, all my chaos, that is Space Marine. Then we got Empire from Old Hammer. We got some, what were they called? The Grave Army, whatever they were called. It's been a long time, don't remember off the top of my head. Bizarman. Got some Grey Knight stuff. That's from the Slaanesh Greater Demon. Some more Space Marines, some Tyranid, and some Orc. As well as stuff from the Primaris, but I just chopped up bits. Alright, so while I look through these bits, we'll have a little chat. So pretty much, I've been busy with life and stuff, so I haven't really made any more content since the other 3 videos. I made those, like, the last one was made early August, but the others were made in July, late July. And I thought to myself, well, the Sisters of Battle should arrive sooner than I thought. And they have. But the other thing is, like, I've got to get more green stuff for them. I've got to get the Wraithbone spray paint. I've got to get water effects in a bottle. I got all this stuff to get, and I've just had life getting ahead of me. But no, life's been alright. Not gonna go into details. Being unemployed, I don't have much to do myself, not much money. And that's why I use eBay. But let's see. Something I can discuss with you guys. How about another story? I know you like stories. This one was from years ago, because I bounced off, I was in Warhammer, Old Hammer, as they call it now, and I was doing Chaos Warriors, but the thing with that is, I got pretty bored of it, so I got rid of my army to my friend at the time, my best friend, who I used to paint with and play with. But the thing is, like, after that, I didn't play for a long time. Instead, we played Dungeons and Dragons. But I enjoyed back then. Not really so much anymore. Especially after 5th edition. Because I used to play 3.5. What I really enjoyed. And even though I enjoyed that, I quit that too. Because my friend moved away. That's the only reason I quit 3.5. But whilst he was still down, I believe it was, or after he moved, I can't remember which, I started getting back into Warhammer. I started with the Chaos Space Marines, hence why there's so many parts of them, and obviously Lizardmen. Those are my armies. I really enjoyed the Lizardmen in Old old hammer, but I stopped playing them as soon as Age of Sigma came out, so I sold them. So now I've just got bits. Where with Chaos, Space Marines, I just kept going. I've not played the new edition. I don't really have interest in 9th. I'm waiting for 10th. Hopefully they fix everything that's wrong with 9th. As many other war tubers have said, there's a lot we have issue with as old players. Mine's different from theirs. My opinions are different. Their opinions are different from mine. That's just how life goes. But yeah, so I enjoy the hobby itself. It's really good fun, but keeping my mind set on the hobby is really struggling, because besides having mental issues, we think I may have ADHD, we're not sure, because my parents never got me tested when I was younger, because back then it was just like a kind of doesn't exist thing. But now people know it exists, and I really can't keep my attention on one thing for too long, so it's not really me being lazy, because I usually turn that attention to other things. It's just I get bored really easy. What's this? Ooh, screaming panel. I can use that. Gotta strip it though. Anyway, so besides all that, time for story. So yeah, back to it. So this was like mid 2000s, like 2015. I was in G-Dub playing, had my Chaos Marines with me. I was painting, minding my own business, and then this older gentleman, I won't say his name, so I'll call him Bob. So Bob came over to me and said, trying to teach this kid how to play Warhammer. I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. So Bob let him borrow his army, Space Marine army, and I was playing my Chaos Marines. Now, back then, I don't know if the rules are still the same, but if you had a -1 AP weapon, like a laser cannon, that's auto death. You get an invuln if you got a Terminator. So, I shot my las cannons at his Terminators. They got all the invulns. No issue. Came to his las cannons against my Termies, and Bob tried saying, no, they don't have any. They're just dead. They're just dead. They're Terminators. They're just dead. I'm like, but he just got invuln for his Terminators against my las cannons. And he gets, just do this. It's his first game. And I'm like, no. You teach him the rules as is. Like, I'm not a petty person. It may sound petty, but I'm not. I just think if you're going to teach someone the rules, teach them correctly. Don't cheat. Don't lie. Teach them the exact rules. Because he had so many Marines, he would have won anyway. But because he kept pushing the whole you get no invuln for my guys, and they get invuln for his, I just packed up and went, no, I'm good, and stopped. I'm pretty sure I even left the shop. No, that's right, I stayed there, I just wasn't happy anymore. Yeah, that sounds pretty pathetic. I know. And now thinking back at it, I could have just let it slide, but the kid would have learned soon enough that his men were gonna die, mine weren't, and or both our guys were gonna die, nonetheless. But Bob pushing the whole no invuln for your guys, but he gets invuln, yet they're the same unit, same weapon, same everything. Because back then, Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines were the exact same. My lascannon was the exact same as his lascannon, his Terminator, had the same armor as my Terminators. No matter what, they had the exact same armor, same invulns, same armor save, same weapons. We both used lascannons, and he got invuln and I didn't. Now, I'll throw this to you guys. Let me know down in the description, well, in the comments, not description, if he was in the right or was I. Should we teach them the exact rules, or let them learn the hard way of the exact rules? Or shall we lie to them and make them believe they always got the advantage over the other guys? Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.